Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't watched my first video about how to properly read it, waray words or Filipino words, come and check it because it's necessary. You know, if you want to sound like a pro, you need to watch it. Now let's go to our first lesson today. We're going to be learning 60 waray words you need to learn as a beginner. I'm gonna be talking about these words on how you can use it in a sentence, but not all of it. I mean, there are 60 words there. So I'm just gonna, you know, give you a quick vocabulary head start, if that makes sense. But okay, so here are our 60 waray words that you need to learn as a beginner. But before we start learning those words, let's talk about words that has glottal stop. So, what is a glottal stop? A glottal stop is a sound made by briefly closing the vocal cords. For example, the words cat, hat, mat. In English, most of the glottal stops are consonants. We have those as well in the Filipino language generally, but we also have words that ends with a vowel and has a glottal stop at the end of it. So we're gonna be encountering that as we go along the words, right? So as you can see here, in English, we don't say cat. We say cat, hat, mat, right? And this like looking question mark at the end that would represent or symbolizes the glottal stop. So here we go. So I did this. If you wanna, you know, write this down, let me just. We have these words. If you wanna like screenshot it, you can, or if you wanna write it down, you can, just in case. But let's start with on this side. So we have ak or ako, that means me. Ikaw means you. Hiya means him or her. Kami is me and my company. Just me and my company, except you, if I'm talking to you. Kami, kita, or that's us, including you. Hira, it's them. Now this one, diri. Diri means no, I don't want to do it. No, diri ak. No. Palihog or please. Kumusta or how are you? Buntag or morning. Udto or noon. Hapon, afternoon. Gabi, evening. Gabi, evening. Adlaw or day. Yakan, said or speak. Depends on how you want to use it in a sentence. Ak, ako. You can say ako si. Or you can say diri ak. I don't want to do it. Diri ak. Right. We have another one here on this side. Pamati. Pamati, it differs on how you're gonna use it in a sentence. Sometimes it means listen. Sometimes it means feel. For example, when you say pamati haak, that means listen to me. Pamati haak, or you can say pamati ko, I feel like pamati ko. Right. Kaon or eat. Inom, drink. Tubig, water. Pagkaon, food. Balay, house. Sangkay, friend. Trabaho, job. Kwarta, money. Pamilya, family. Tatay, father. Tatay is just, a common Filipino word. Anak, an offspring. Babayi or girl or a woman if you're talking about gender or a little girl. No, not a little girl, but like a gender. Babae, lalaki. For boys or male. Surat meaning right. So you have these 30 words. I'm not gonna talk about how specifically or how you're gonna be using these words um, in depth, but I'm gonna do that on my next video or probably next week. So look out for that one. Next set would be this one, the in. The in is where. The in, where. Hino or hino. There are different ways of saying it. Hino or hino is who. Who is Carl? Hino si Carl. Or hino si Carl. Ano or what. Kay ano, why, or kay ano lumakat ka. Why did you leave? Kay ano lumakat ka. Pera is how many? Pira. Pira. Paano? Paano nano? Sometimes they would say paano nano or pano. It's very understandable. Paano mo ginhimo? How did you do it? Paano mo ginbuhat? How did you make it? How did you do it? Again, I'm not going to like give you sample sentences in all of these words. We're just learning these words basically in this video. Dinhi or here. Dito if you're referring to another place. Yana is now. Now. Buwas is tomorrow. Kanina is earlier. Earlier. Dako. Dako. So in Waray and Bisaya, we use the same word dako, but the pronunciation is different or the intonation is different. So in Waray it's dako. Dako. Whereas in Cebuano, it's dako. Dako. Same goes, it has go plus stop at the end. Next word is niyan or later. Next is gutiay or small or little. Maraot. Maraot. Or ugly. It's ugly, just maraot. Maraot. Next one is gusto. Maaram. No. Sige. Sige. Yes or okay. Next is aadi. Not adi. Aadi. 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 Amo. Amo or your boss. You can say amo or there are actually two meanings for amo depending on how you're going to use it in a sentence. Amo if you're referring to a boss or amo ngayon. It's like saying, oh, I realized something or like, oh, that's why. Amo. You say, amo ngayon. Oh, that's why. Now I realize it's happening because that's why. That's why. Or amo. Amo ngayon. Next one is tinuod or ungod. Sometimes tinuod, they would use it in Tacloban. Or sometimes it's ungod or true. Or something said was true. Sigurado or make it sure. Sometimes it's siguradua, make it sure. Sigurado is it's sure. Puede is can be or could be. I can do it, maybe, probably, yeah. Can be, maybe, puede. Ayaw is don't. Ayaw, don't do it. Ayaw, meaning you're telling someone not to do something. Ayaw. Dali. Dali is hurry or quickly. Do it quickly or come here quickly. Dali. Tabang or bulig. Tabang is like help. Tabangi or yeah, tabang. It's just help or bulig. Bulig. Pasensya. Sorry. When you say sorry, sorry, my bad, you just say pasensya. It's a common Filipino word. Ngan is also. We're gonna definitely going to create another video on how or when to use these words. Pero is but. Right? So I hope that you have learned something today. You don't have to memorize these words. Well, if you want to study, definitely it's good. You can write these down. But I'm going to give you set of words that you can learn. Because like I said in my previous video, I'm gonna be creating a video about things that you can see inside your home and in Waray, right? But practically speaking, Waray people would use the English terms. We most of the time use English terms. If not, then that's the time we use the Waray words. But nowadays, especially that we have the younger generation, we definitely use the English words or borrow words. All right, well, that is all for today. If you want to learn something or if you want to request for a lesson, just let me know in the comments and please subscribe. Bye.